no longer hide the path that I must take, all of the choices I need to make. I'm so alone, I'm weak and worn. Lord, I need your help to make it through the storm. I'm so afraid and so confused. They say giving up is what people usually do. But I'm not ordinary. I'm chosen to serve, but I'm not ordinary. I'm chosen. I am chosen and ordained to bring forth fruit, and my fruit shall remain. I'm chosen. Son to serve. Path that I must take. There's so many choices that I need to make, and I'm so afraid, I'm so confused. I don't want to give up, Lord, tell me what to do. I'm weak and worn, God, and I need your help. They say giving up is what people like me should do. Son to serve. Oh, yes I am. Yes I am. Son to serve. Every day of my life I am. Yes I am. Chosen, yeah. Son to serve. Na, na, na. Yes I am. I like to tell this song about this song that I wrote. I was playing in church. I was a musician, church musician, even at this time. And I got into a relationship with a guy, and I moved in with him. Yeah, don't be shocked. But I was so disappointed in myself because I had allowed myself to go there that I didn't know how to come out of it. Because let's be truthful, I liked it. Can we be honest? I liked it. I loved him, and I loved living in that particular sinful place. And I remember thinking to myself, I can't just go back to my church friends because they're going to condemn me. But then at the same time, he knew that I was a church girl. And I said, I can't just stay here because he's going to think that this is okay. And that I pretty much given up who I really am to be in this situation with him. I wish I had a church, because somebody right now is struggling with some situations. Because you don't know whether you should stay where you are or whether you should really be honest and let it go. Can I get some hearts tonight, to this morning, today? Can I just get some folk that can be honest and say, I really know that I need to leave it. I need to let it go, but it feels so good. I really want to stay in it. But I was in this turmoil place, this place of confusion, and I didn't know what to do. And I remember feeling just so defeated. And I've always been a musician. I've always sung. And I had my keyboard. I was at his house, and I had my keyboard. And I prayed. Now, I don't know about y'all in y'all church life, but, folk will tell you that when you're in sin, God won't hear you. But let me just tell you, honey, he's married to the backslider. Yes, sir. And baby, in my backslidden state, but see, here's the thing. I was in church every Sunday, and my pastor didn't even know that I was in that mess and needed somebody to pray me through. Only thing that was important was the fact that I showed up at church on Sunday morning to get on their piano. I wish I had a church. But at that particular moment, I began to pray, and I asked God, I need you to deliver me. I need you to get me out of this mess. I need you to make a way for me, because I'm in a situation that I don't know how to get myself out of. I'm in a situation that is consuming me. And if I stay in it, God, I'm going to lose myself. I'm going to lose who I know that I am. And most importantly, God, I feel like I may lose my connection to you. I wish I had a church. I want to hear somebody today. So I began to pray. And I began to say, God, you got to help me. You got to help me. You got to give me something. I don't care what it is. Give me a word. Give me a syllable. Give me something that'll help me come out of this situation that I'm in. And he instructed me to go get my keyboard. And I set my keyboard up in the attic of their home. That's significant right there, because sometimes, honey, when you feel low to the ground, God will lift you up and tell you that no matter how low you feel, I need you to understand that you still sitting on top of the world. You still sitting in a high place, because I still love you. I still put my hands on you, and I'm still surrounding you. So God told me, take the keyboard and go up to the attic. So I got my keyboard and I went to the attic. And I said, God, I need something. And when I tell you, I sat at the keyboard, and the only idea that I had, the only conclusion that I had was, God, I need to take my own life. The first and only time I had ever been into that situation where I felt like my only option was to take my own life. God, they talking about me. They criticizing me. They scandalizing my name. And this man that I'm sleeping with every night, I wish I had a church. Come on. The only thing he wants is what's in between my legs. The only thing he wants to do is for me to sit here and come home to him every day. But God, I need you to open up a door, open up a window, and help me get out of this situation. And God began to speak to me in the midst of my down season. Can I talk to somebody that's in your down season right now? You may not know how to get out of it. You may not know what God is going to do, but can I tell you, he's married to the backslider. And I don't care how far you roll down. If he has to reach way down, Jesus will pick you up. So I got in there on my keyboard, and I was broken. And I don't know if you know it or not, but the word says that a broken heart and a contrite spirit he will not despise. So in my brokenness, I began to sit at that piano, and I didn't know what I was going to sing. at your neighbor and say, rhema word.
Come on, Rhema.
I need a rhema word from God, and I needed him to speak in the midst of my situation. So when I sat down at that keyboard, he began to give me some words to a song. It wasn't even a whole song, but he began to give me a melody. And I began to play that melody. And then I began to sing that melody. And it was, but I'm not ordinary. He had to remind me of who I am. I'm chosen. I'm chosen to serve. Sometimes God has to remind you of who you really are. In the midst of a situation that's trying to lie to you and tell you that you're not. Listen, but you're not ordinary. You're chosen. He created you for a purpose. Listen, you are chosen and ordained to bring forth fruit, and your fruit shall remain. Oh, you're chosen. Yes, you are. Yes, you're chosen. Son to serve. Can I tell you the rest of my testimony? Yeah. So I began to sing that song. And I couldn't stop singing it. Throughout the course of the day when I was at his house, I would sing that song. But I'm not ordinary. I'm chosen. And I just kept singing it. How many of you know that the more you say something to yourself, it becomes a confession? Sometimes you gotta sing over yourself. Sometimes speak what God said so he can make a way out of no way to deliver you out of a situation. So I began to sing the song, but I'm not ordinary. But I'm not ordinary. Somebody needs to catch that. But I'm not ordinary. Yeah. But I'm not ordinary. I'm chosen. I'm chosen. Yes, I am. So I began to sing that song. Let me tell you my testimony. The reason why it was so hard for me to leave is because he was verbally abusive. He had never put his hands on me, but he was verbally abusive to the point that I was afraid of him. So one night, after about 3-4 days I had been singing this song, he came home from work one day and he started drinking. He was only drinking beer. He was a heavyweight, so beer shouldn't have taken him out. But after about 2 or 3 beers, he was out like a light. And when I tell you out like a light, I made him go and get on the couch and lay down, and I tried to wake him, but he wouldn't wake up. I tried to get him up so he can go get into bed, but he would never get up. And I said, oh my God, this is crazy. And then I heard God say, get all of your stuff and leave and don't come back.